Hey, Strike Eagle pilots. So today I'm going to do just a quick video on how to find and engage a pop-up SAM in the F-15E using the air-to-ground radar in conjunction with the targeting pod. I get a lot of questions on this normally, so I figured I'd just make a video to show and explain how we do it. So I've got an SA2 out there somewhere, undesignated, and I've got two GBU-10s, and we'll do a low-level pop-up loft on the Fansong radar once we acquire it. One thing to note is this is a lot easier with a human wizzo, because the wizzo can run the systems, but you can still do it just as effectively from the front seat, but the workload is a fair bit higher. But just keep that in mind. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'll just do it from the front seat, just to show how you can do it as a single seat. Alright, well, let's get into it. So I go ahead and unpause here. As you can see from the twos, we've got a SA2 nails somewhere off our 11. There we go, it's the spike. So at this point, assess the threat. There's an SA2 just off the nose at our 11. Get ready and scan. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll fly in a straight line, and hopefully it shoots at us soon. There we go, so go defensive on the SAM, and we'll put it at the 90 to our left, so at our 9 o'clock. And I've got air-to-ground mode with the targeting pod. I have my targeting pod set up to air-to-ground master mode, and we'll slew the targeting pod over to the left, see if we can find the target. Yep, there it is, the smoke. So mark that area, save it, and now we'll go defensive on that SAM. Continuing to pump out chaff and take defensive maneuvers, in this case down to the ground. So get down to train mask, and we should be clear at this point. Alright, that mark point saved in the jet is mark point 0. So what we'll do now is bring up the air-to-ground radar. We'll put mark point 0 in step point 1, so shift 5 for M0, and we'll do the same thing in this case, mark point 0. Now on the HUD, the range to target is showing as 25 miles, so we'll bump out the air-to-ground radar range to 40 to cover it and take command of the display. At this point we'll turn into the target area, so target heading with a bit of an offset. There we go, mark point 0 is now showing up. We'll leave a bit of an offset and we'll just climb a little bit to unmask. We go into a 3.3 and select multi-log 2 to build a better picture if needed. We don't need to go too high to get a decent radar picture. Yep, so there we go, there's something definitely there. So there's something definitely here, so we go into a 6-7. And the 2's spiking us again. So we'll get this map. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to freeze that map and now go back down into terrain masking.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Right, so the map's taken. We'll go into target cursor function, push button 7. Continue to say train mast, and we can adjust the gain. That's a frozen map. Now the Fansong's usually, or track radar on most SAMs, is usually the one in the center in DCS, so drag over to the center radar, and we'll designate. We're now done with the air-to-ground radar, we no longer need it, so as the pilot we can switch to air-to-air radar and search for air threats out in front of us. Right, now that that map's been taken, we can turn towards the target for our attack run. So staying below the mountain, terrain masked, take command of the targeting pod. and start our ingress. You can see how this would be probably a lot easier with a human wizzo, but you know, if you practice, you can do it just as easily from the front seat. So continuing the terrain masked approach to the target area, 9 miles, between 6 and 5 miles, they'll start the pop-up loft for the target. So 6 miles. Start the pop-up and hold down the pickle button until release, bombs off, and we'll roll off to the side for the loft.
Pull up, pull up,
So
pull
put
up,
the SAM
pull
sight
up.
to the left and hold the target here. 26 seconds till impact with the auto layers of 12. So we'll keep that fan song in the center of the targeting pod, and auto layers will turn on in 12 seconds. So now, keep the sight at the 90 to the left. 2 seconds, and impact. To auto guns, and egress.
Pull up,
Auto guns
pull up,
to
pull up, pull up.
sanitize the area in front of us for our egress. So a couple of scans low, and then a couple of scans high in the egress here. Pop out to SRM, and then out to MRM for a good sanitization. Alright, so that's how you engage a pop-up SAM. I hope this helped, and yep.